Do you fear failure? Are you afraid of rejection? At the end of the day, you have to ask yourself, how much time will you let fear steal from you? We can always justify our fears. There is no shortage of excuses, reasons, logical explanations that the brain will conjure for us to stay small and dissatisfied. Our brains tell us to stay where we are, even if we're unfulfilled here, because we know this place and it's safe. When I asked our IG community what were some of the challenges they faced with launching their herbal businesses, one comment really stood out, and it was this: I'm uncomfortable sharing myself. Fear of rejection, fear of failing, fear of taking up too much space. What if I don't make enough money doing this? What if no one wants this? Oh, so many blocks. I completely understand. And at different points in my journey, I've definitely felt the same swirl of emotions. Here's the thing: fear doesn't go away. You take action in spite of it, and with time, you recover faster from it. I've learned that we are incredibly supported. So all of the scenarios that our minds conjure when we're in a fearful state rarely come true. So when you make a small step toward what's uncomfortable and you see that your world didn't blow up, remember that, because it instills confidence. It builds your muscles for the next time you have to do an uncomfortable or difficult thing. Specific fears go away with motion. Believe it or not, when I really got active on social media to teach and share our work and our services and our products, my hands would tremble when it was time to hit the keyboard, when it was time to hit the post button. I would think, this is it. This is going to be the post where someone's going to cuss me out. That has never happened. And even when people disagree, I can discern when it's someone who just wants attention or wants to argue versus when someone has contributed feedback that's like worthy of my consideration and a response. And it's so short-lived. Even if you have a post that does super well for you, it's only for a short period of time that it's on someone's mind, and then they're over it. Another example, I used to have a very hard time speaking and expressing myself, and it wasn't necessarily always within the context of conflict. It was any time I had to share myself, I would feel that just dread in my belly, that lump in my throat, my armpits all sweaty. Tammy said they smell like a salami Subway sandwich. My mind is screaming for me to speak when my trauma response had me shut down and silent. Even to this day, I still get nervous and anxious before teaching, going live, doing workshops, before the event, doing the research, writing the outline or the script. Super excited, in my happy zone. I'm in the flow. But as the start time approaches, my mind starts going with, why am I doing this? Whose idea was this? Everyone's going to think I'm an idiot. And then when it's go time, it's show time, I start, the fear melts away because I'm sharing what I love. And it always, always, always turns out more than fine. So I'm going to share with you the wisdom that has helped me the most and continues to help me move through and with fear to this day. You have a vision for yourself and your life. Everyone does. Even if you can think about the things that you don't want, how you don't want to feel, then you know something else. You know what you want. You know how you want to express, carry, and share yourself in a particular way. We all have a vision for who we want to be and how we want to experience life. And the anguish of not moving ourselves closer to who we know we are and what we desire is greater than any pain, any rejection, any dramatic scenario your fearful mind can create. Fear is temporarily uncomfortable, but being stuck in it is agonizing. I would rather fail, embarrass myself, make mistake after mistake after mistake, have it not work out the way that I thought, than not try and at least see what happens. I would rather experience a disappointing outcome than live with regret. For me, I have to try, because the longer I stay in fear, the more my body hurts too. And I'll be damned if I go back to living with chronic pain. I think a lot of people live with physical pain because they are stuck inside of a mental prison where they don't stop fearful thought patterns. So we return to the question that was posed at the top of the video. How many years will you allow fear to steal from you? You could easily live to your 90s. That is not out of the realm of possibility. That's a long time to live unfulfilled. So let's knock this person's specific fears. Let's just knock them away. Rejection, embrace it. You want people to self-select out. You want people to have enough discernment to know if your offering resonates with them. And honestly, you want them to reject you before they buy from you, before they become a customer or a client. Rejection is protection. Failure, not trying to hurt your feelings. This is not just for you. It's for me. It's for all who need to hear it. You are failing if you are not following the assignment that you chose when you came into this lifetime. You have this pull. You have this desire. It will never leave you because it's what you're meant to do. It's your gift and how you were meant to contribute. You only fail by not listening to it. Taking up too much space. Look, have you ever heard the sun say, "I'm too bright"? Your light will attract some and blind others, but that doesn't mean you stop shining. And on a very practical level, if you're promoting on social media where you have about 3 seconds to get someone's attention, you can't take up too much space because they're not giving it to you, most people. What about, "I won't make enough money. What if no one wants this?" These are the same, rooted in scarcity. You are never alone in what you seek. So if you are asking a question, millions of other folks are too. Look at how healthcare is changing. You can easily fact check this by looking up the statistics for complementary medicine, wellness, herbalism. Billions of dollars by billions of people are being spent in these industries, and it's only growing. There are over 8 billion people on the planet. You don't need all of them as your customers in order to create a sustainable business. There's plenty, and there is an abundant community of people who want to be served by you. Check out this video for more marketing tips for Herbalist, and let us know your business challenges in the comments below. We also have a really awesome workshop called Spiritual Entrepreneurs Marketing is Your Day Job. We'll link to that in the comments below. Thanks for tuning in. See you next time.